Good evening and welcome to episode 63 of season 9 of Pipe Mania, where we're going to pick up where we left off last time, where we were fixing all these mines to try and get our necklace and crown place working. What I want to do is just grab the mines and bring them down here. Okay, let's just grab all the mines and bring them down here, because they're going to be replaced with Omni stones and other bits and pieces. They're not doing anything right now anyway, because the iron's all given up and yada yada yada. So, boom, there you go. Okay, go underground. Check there's no mines connected anywhere. Nope, okay. Okay, so we're probably going to waste the last stone here, but that's fine. So then what we need to do is we need to go, alright, one mine for the stonemason, one mine for the iron, and then one mine for the iron and one mine for the stonemason, and so on and so forth. So behind here is going to be 2 mines. Behind here is going to be 2 mines. So we're going to go like one here, one there, one that's going to overlap slightly, there, there. This one's going to overlap a lot actually. Ooh, maybe we don't quite want that. Because that's not going to be ideal for these mines. Oh, that's too far over. That wants to be there. Although we can always spread these out a bit. I think that's what we need to do. I think these need to be the same distance away that the others are. Okay, so I know what I need to do here. I need to lay this all out, and I need to get loads more Omni stones to do this, which is going to take a while. Although, we can make it go faster, because we have the resources to do it. I've just turned this down. What I can do is I can boost this up, like this. And we can add a purple coin booster, which I don't really want to do. But we can add all the other boosters to it as well. So we can surround it with boosters if we want to make it faster. This will give it like +2. Let's just add them all. 2, 4. And then the Omnistone upgrades as well means that it makes more. So if I add an Omnistone upgrade, I haven't used these yet. So if you add one here, you'll see, let's turn the workers down. Boom. You'll see here, it's got 1.5 because the Omnistone upgrade is added 50%, which is a 0.5. And if you do another one, it adds another 0.5, but it costs 25 this time. First one was 10, next one 25. Then it goes 80, which is a weird number. Then it goes like 150 or something, or 200, or so, and it just increases over and over and over and over. So right now we are running at 2 speed because this is adding a 100% upgrade. But it adds a 100% upgrade. It's weird it says 100% upgrade. That's wrong. That should just add 1 work unit. I'm not quite sure why it says 100%. That's wrong. Unless Omnistone upgrades do something else that I'm not aware of. We'll have to look into that next episode. Because I need this to be going and doing its thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find... now with boosters you can either use shrines to send the boost over, which is how it's intended, or as I said I think in the last episode and was pointed out in the comments, I can't remember who it was that commented, thank you for reminding me that it does this, but or you can add the crystal to the building directly and it gains the power, and then all you have to do is take the depleted ones out. Now of course this building consumes crystals anyway, so it's got crystals coming in, so we could just put in some recharges outside. I'm gonna do that. The episode's gone on. We're way past closing time, but that's okay. I want to add And I need to add this, but it needs to be smaller than this. I'm not sure how to do it. We need to add 4 of them. We need to add 4 of them around the outside. Like this. That takes Omnipipes in. How are we connected underground? Like this. Ooh. That's not terrible, actually. That's not terrible at all. We can use that. We can use that if we adjust this ever so slightly. We're gonna adjust this ever so. So you go down. Okay, and then we're gonna do this. You go in there. Because of course, when they cross, they don't actually interact with each other. We're gonna do this, and then we're going to do that, that, and that, and then I just need to figure out what's where. So from here, this is water. So you want to be grabbing depleted water. Okay. This is fire. So you want to be grabbing depleted fire, air, and earth. Ooh. Depleted air, depleted earth. Okay. Well, and you're using 0.5 a second. Now we can increase this. Oof, to add 3, and that uses 1 a second. Okay. And we know these recharge with yellow coin boosters up to 6, 1 a second. So that means these rechargers can recharge at the same speed as everything's being used. You are running at 11 a second. Why are you running at 11 a second? Oh, because because you actually use 4, and this needs to be running like nutty speed. So I don't even know whether you're keeping up at the moment. So we'll figure it out. Turn around. So what that should do now, unpause this. These should be getting the depleted crystals in, recharging them, and then putting them back onto the same run. It does mean we're going to have problems, however, where sometimes this is going to fill up with depleted crystals because of the output, but we can get around that. There is a block which I don't think I've ever used, and I've said a few times I don't see a reason for it, and now I do. The priority sorter prioritizes items passing straight through the block ahead of those entering from the side. So what this will do is, if we put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here, it means that the rechargers get priority to return to the Omni Temple over the makers. So if the rechargers have got a charged crystal in them, they want to get rid of that charged crystal because obviously they need space to recharge other ones. Ow. And the priority sorters mean that this straight on, and I did not build it that way, I did not plan this, it's just kind of fell this way, that the straight on will get priority between this coming on here. So this recharger gets priority to feed the mana reactor over the temples that are producing it. So that means that this should always have boosters running at 3 times speed. So we're running at 14 times speed with 1 Omnistone upgrade, 4 crystal upgrades, and 1 worker. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. So that 100% is a misread. That shouldn't be 100%. That should just be a +2. See, it's got a +1 here, so that's correct. The tooltip's wrong. So, okay, that's fine. And if we add workers to it, obviously it's just 0.5, so it's not worth adding workers to it. But there we go. So that's running at 14 speed, which is pretty good. If we get it running at 15 speed like that, there we go, boom. That is producing a Omnistone every 2 seconds. Cool. And we can put boosters to it as well if you want. So there you go. So if we put 2 workers in there, so it's running at 3 workers, that's 15 speed. Every 2 seconds we're getting an Omnistone. Fantastic. Fantastic. That's going to help us put our Omniplanters down. Awesome. And this should all keep up. Shouldn't really have a problem with it. He says, looking at the numbers, seeing them going down. Yep, that's definitely going down. These are okay. You're getting enough inputs. You're getting enough inputs. Obviously, these are feeding books as well as other things, but our books have slowed a little bit because we're struggling for. We're now struggling for water. We're struggling for water. Wow. Okay. 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 So we're struggling for how do we right, water. Oh god. Oh god. We're gonna need more, aren't we? We're gonna need more. We're gonna need much more. Much more. So can we just copy all these and paste the lot in one go? Is that a thing we can do? No. No, we cannot because we haven't done this here. Now we can. Now we drag all the way down here. Pause game. Copy. No, we can't. We don't have enough stone or wood. Really? 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 You disappoint me. We could use shrines instead. No. But why don't we have enough stone? Okay. So let's grab half of it. Can't do that. Why don't we not have enough wood? Where's our wood? Where's our planks? Where's our planks being stored? I don't even know. I don't know where planks are being stored now. We've got so many things everywhere. I should really put a signpost down. Oh, if only that bookmarking thing. I remember a long time ago. This would probably be like 2 years ago now. It was suggested that you should have bookmarks, and you could like go Control 1 and Control 2 or whatever to change the camera. So you could go right, save this as a bookmark as this thing here, and then you go Control 1 and the camera goes back to it, or some button press, and then it's okay. So this is that, and then you could be like, okay, so I need to now look at our magic books, Control 5, and it goes through magic books. But it never got implemented. It was never a thing. It seemed to have some traction, but it never got implemented. Might even be thinking of a different game entirely. Don't know. I might be wrong, but yeah. Anyway, what are we doing here? So this is not been upgraded. That's the problem. There you go. Work. Go. Zoom. Poof. There we go. These aren't getting enough boosters. It's all here. This is something that I'm very confused at. There's some. These are producing 1 booster every second, and these are using half a booster every second. But it doesn't seem to be working that way. Look, you see they're struggling. They're not getting enough boosters in, even though we've got them here. So it's much better to feed directly. I feel like I've said this before and we were going to change it, and I didn't. You're not getting any boosters at all for some bizarre reason. Yeah, you're too busy filling up ones down here somewhere. You're not filling up the ones on the end. So yeah, something is just wrong here. I'm going to turn these all off, as in the returns, all off. Put on, and we're going to let the shrines run out of power, and we're going to delete the shrines, and we're just going to direct feed into the lumber mills. Lumber mills aren't getting enough wood in to deal with what they're dealing with. Yeah, we are struggling here. But we can fix that. We have the technology. Let's flatten out an area over here. Damn. Flatten out an area over here. That's already flattened. You can't run any faster. You literally can't cut trees any faster than you currently are. Okay. We're getting to the absolute limits of. This side's all right. This side is not all right. Yeah, we're getting to that. Although I think this is fine. I think this is actually fine. It's just that I've upgraded the bar now, so they're all running at flat out paces. So, yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is this and delete. Goodbye. And we'll go. Boop. using mana pipes, it's going to be smart enough to know, hey, I can't extract trees. Trees are not magical. Which, you know, is kind of unfair, because if any plant's going to be magical in the world, it's trees. They kind of keep us alive, so, you know, trees are good. Let me turn them all on. Boom, there you go. Okay. And then, yeah, and then the boosters are filling up and running all the time. So there is a delay when it comes to using temples, shrines to boost something. Feeding directly into the building, which is the old way of doing it before the update. Yeah, the shrine update. The shrine update was a long time ago. So, yeah. So for some, yeah, I'm not sure why it does that. But, so if you want to boost things, feed directly. Feed directly. It just works better. Yeah. Okay. And again, these are using half a crystal a second. So, and these running at 6, they only run at 6, they can run at 3 now. But we'll leave it at 6 because they don't use coins when they're not running. If they used coins all the time when they weren't running, like it was a permanent boost, clock boost, ticket boost, then yeah, you'd want to turn them down. But right. Now, you aren't getting enough. You're running as fast as you can. We can add an earth booster, which will add 2. That's not really going to help us. What we need is another forester. And another forester. But I can't put one over here because this land is not good for planting trees on. Unless build tree planter. No, tree planters can't be cut. They must be planted on ground. Okay, so that's weird. You know, tree planters are like they're a tree planter. They're not. Yeah, but you still can't plant in the area. So we can't put a forest over here because we lose half the land. So we've got to put foresters over this side. Pipe stuff in. It's kind of awkward. It's doable. It's completely doable. It's just kind of awkward. Meh. Let's do it. Let's do it. Anyway, yeah, if I put one here, it would lose. It would lose so many trees to that. You can't change the terrain either. There's no way to paint grass there. No way to plant grass in there. You can plant grass. There is grow grass, but you won't see it. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on. Now, the reason I'm saying you couldn't see it is because I have in the settings. Draw grass is turned off. If I turn that back on again, you'll see there is grass. There is actually grass in the world. These patches of grass around, which is nice. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It's fantastic. It's lovely. Look at it. Oh, wonderful. But it renders. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to render it all. My old computer couldn't really do it very well. New one probably can, so I could leave it on. Let me find. What I didn't know was planting grass changes the terrain type. And I've been playing this game for 5 years? Yeah. 5 years. And that means tree planter. It still says incompatible terrain type under there. Okay, so cut grass. No, it turns it back to okay, so maybe not. Maybe I got it cited for no reason there. Okay, so the grass does that, but doesn't actually allow you to plant trees in there because it's incompatible. You can plant it here where the grass is, but can't plant it here because it's incompatible terrain type. So it gave me false hope. It gave me false hope thinking that you could actually change the terrain type, but you can't. You can't. Okay, so it's not there. Even though it looks like it is, it's not. Because if I go and cut the grass again, it goes back to that. Oh, game. You got me all excited. I thought I discovered something brand new after almost 5 years planned. It didn't know. No. You gave me. I was thinking that maybe I found a way you could plant trees. That would change the whole game. Even if, because I think grass is free. Yeah, grass is free. Placing grass down is completely free. So we could do that. Boom. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Grass. But it's not. This is not grass terrain. It's false advertising. That's what this dark area is here. So if I increase the mouse cursor and then delete the grass, you see the terrain type changes. Well, that's not going to change colour in there, but it changes colour back to what it was before. So in some places it will change to a lighter grass, lighter colour, so that means there's no grass there now. Okay, I'm sorry, I got all excited thinking I found something, and false hope. Oh, we'll go this way instead. One, and then one there, and then just raise the train up. One there, raise the train up. Oop. Then we'll just raise the train up. One more. Boop. There you go. Boop. That's not going to affect this here at all. Okay, copy trees. Trees, fortunately, only cost yellow coins. Yellow coins are not all that expensive. Well, of course, yellow coins are not expensive. They're coins. How could coins be expensive? That statement made absolutely no sense. And now this is all. What? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Now this is full. This is all backed up, so we don't need these. Yeah. So distracted by the grass. We don't it. But anyway, we got them there and they're growing, so they can do their thing. If we need them in the future, it's there. They're not going to hurt. We can spare 2 people. Wells. Go to the wells. We don't have enough stone stored. That's the other problem. But what we can do is we can copy 4 of these and paste them behind, like this. And then we need 900 stone, which we should be able to get pretty easily. Our stone should fill up fairly quickly. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. 800 stone. Copy that, paste it there. Boop. 225 stone, 220, 225, paste. There we go. Awesome. Okie dokie. And then we come under here, do this. And then we just need to grab pipes and go wah, wah, wah. I don't know why we go wah. Normally we go pop, pop, pop. But this time around we're going wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. Cooled in with water. Makes me it's duck hook. Going crackers. Must be. Pop, 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 pop. Couldn't have copy and pasted this because well, I could have actually. I could have made one, deleted the rest, and then copy pasted the lot. But I would still have to go through individually and connect all of the pipes up, because when you copy, if you have a pipe like this, if you copy that and try and paste it on top, it won't let you. So you've got to paste it one away, and if you paste it one away, it doesn't connect. So yeah. Oops. Nope. Got to be straight lines. And now I don't think wells can accept inputs anyway, so it's not all that important to do. But I am going to copy this one and then do our little paste. But now they're all output anyway. Okay, so hopefully now these will start getting enough water. Yay, they are getting enough water. Fantastic. Okay. So there we go. So now this is going to get enough books. And we are going down on stones. Not quickly, however. Which is fine. This will fill up eventually with stones. Are you running or are you struggling every now and then for mana crystals? You are struggling every now and then for mana crystals. Is that because of a charging problem? Yes, it is because of a charging problem. I thought it might be. Yeah, so we need to fix the charging problem. Can't really do it. Yes, we can. We're going to do this a different way. Let's move this. Let's delete this. Okay, let's put this here, and we'll copy it and paste one there, and we're going to lower this down to 6. Okay, we're going to add a coin booster and up this one to 6. And then get very confused as to why the number. Okay, so you're 6 and 6. Okay, and then I'm going to move this one out. Then we're going to grab our this and do bump and bump. And you are going to be depleted mana crystals. You are going to be depleted mana crystals. Now we can't reconnect them underground, and we can't join them in the center because there's not enough space to output 2. But what we can do is go underground to the Omnipipe layer, which is not being used here, and do this. So mana pipes above, Omnipipes below. I think mana pipes can also transmit Omnistone, so I could change this to an Omnistone one, if we wanted to. And now you'll be getting all the crystals out. You'll be recharging and then putting them back in again. And hopefully this will have enough. We might need to dump a few more Omnistones in here to balance the world out, as it were. We might have to grab a few. So what I'm going to do is not do it underground. We'll do it above ground. You're going to be that'll do. How many that is, but so long as you've got, I want basically 8 in there at any one time. So that there's 4 ready to go, and then 4 recharging somewhere, and it'll balance them between them anyway because it's going to auto output as it goes. So that's fine. There we go. Awesome. Now, how's our coins doing? Not all that well. We need to get them crowns going ASAP. Don't we need to get these crowns running as quickly as is possible, if we could. And we can do it. If we concentrate on doing the crowns first over here, we'll get rid of all this. And we need to space this out as well. That's what we were doing as well. We were going to space these out a bit better than they currently are, because we don't particularly want these to be overlapping with each other. So how am I going to do that? How big is a mine? I don't remember. How big is a mine? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So do we want to put each one of these 13 apart? I mean, it's doable. It is doable. These are not 13 apart when it comes to this here. They are... Give me. They are 9 apart. We could do them 9 apart. I think that was going to be the better way of doing it 9 apart. So how much are... Oh, hold on. How much are these apart? They're 11 apart. So it's 11 and 9. 11 and 9. So we need to move them out by 2 each way. So what I need to do is flatten this all down. Zoom over here. Remove some resources over here. Hello. Like this. And flatten and then move out the... Oh, I need to move out and then count and move out and count. Okay, so I'm going to space these out correctly and try and get all the mines in places and wait for the Omni stones and plant all the things down. And that's going to take forever and ever and ever because Omni stones take a long time. Last time it was about 7 hours I left the game running overnight. And I put down like 4 barns just to fill with Omni stones. So might do that again to let it run overnight, but we'll leave it. We will come back next time. We will carry on from there. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one, where we will get more happiness. Until then, as always, have fun.